Gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome to match number 7 of the NSCI Cricket League 2024, powered by the Royal Goldfield Club Resort Dapoli. Both the teams up against each other, that is Team SRH Rockers and Team White Knights. White Knights at the number 1 position and SRH Rockers at the number 2 position. So the two table toppers in this last round robin league match. The team that wins this match will be the table topper as they end the round robin league format. Two of the best teams up against each other. The flip of the coin in favor of White Knights, and they win the toss and elect to bowl first. It's going to be the opening duo of SRH Rockers to take first guard. As we all know that the National Sports Club of India has got such a checkered history associated with it. One of the most esteemed clubs in the city of Mumbai. The NACI Cricket League managed and executed by Zooter. Looks like it's going to be the slow bowler to start the proceedings from the far end. That really was the strategy yesterday, wherein Karan Chugh and White Knights won their match. Karan Chugh. Lights, camera, action, showtime. Samay to operate from the far end with the new ball. Shreyans, the man on strike, and to give him company at the non-striking end it is. Harshvardhan at the non-striking end. Playtime. Slightly back of length delivery into the stumps. Happy to just tap it away into that extra cover region. Happy to be just putting bat to ball at the start of the innings. And nicely turned away around the corner, playing with soft hands. Up and away team SRH Rockers. Two of the best teams up against each other in this cliffhanger. This promises to go right down to the wire. As far as talent, potential, experience is concerned, both the teams on an even balance. A short and wide. The first extra of the evening. Warm welcome to the NSCI Cricket League 2024 match number 7, powered by the Royal Goldfield Club Resort, Dapoli. Looking to flight the ball, converting that flight delivery into a low full toss. Not such good timing. Nevertheless, a single being added. With that single, the score now 1-3. As far as the orange cap standings are concerned, Karan Chug for the White Knights is at the number 1 position. 2 matches, 183 runs. Just look at the average, 183, and the strike rate 215.29. 16 sixes and 8 boundaries in the 2 matches that Karan Chug has played. Kamran from the PRW team, 99 runs, is at the number 2 spot. Number 3, Ankit Chopra playing this match for the SRH Rockers. He scored 75 in the 2 innings that is played. Much better this delivery. The perfect line and length, the thickish inside-ish edge will take the ball into that mid-wicket region. We are at the picturesque KJ Somaya Cricket Ground in Sion, and under the floodlights, this is even more beautiful. One of the better grounds in this part of Mumbai. The score at the end of the first over, 7 for no loss. Somewhere definitely the kingpin bowler for team White Knights. He'll have to be right on the money. As far as the bowlers are concerned, they have to be in good rhythm at the start of the match. Oh, and this could be a chance. We'll have to wait and watch. Fortunately for the batting team, the ball falls in the no man's land. Very well bowled into that business area, slow to the air, beating the batsman in the flight. Not a bad start here. Now that is off the inside edge. Man in chase. The ball has kept him interested. The ball holds back. A couple easily taken. With that couple, the score now on to 12. We are into the second over. That is Harsh bowling from the far end. Definitely a very good ploy to open the bowling attack with the 2 slow bowlers. 2 spinners straight away into the attack. Not wanting to give the batsman any extra pace to work them around with. This time too short. Ample time for the batsman to rock on the back foot and put it away into that mid-wicket region. That single takes the score to 13. One more ball to come in the second over. Winning the toss, White Knights have opted to bowl first. They will be looking for that early couple of wickets. And they will be looking to keep the scoring to the bare minimum. Oh, that is the picture perfect delivery. As far as Harsh is concerned, the USP for Harsh is the flighted deliveries. So obviously he will be looking to play a cat and mouse game with the batsman's mind. He's got to get into the mind of the batsman, put the batsman into sixes and sevens, so whether to play on the back foot or the front foot. Into that extra cover region. As the third over gets started, 14 for no loss. Oh, living dangerously here, the batters of Team SRH Rockers. The ball in the right area into that business area, asking questions of the batsman. Of the leading edge, falls well behind the wicketkeeper. No chances whatsoever. The moral victory to the bowler, but 1 run added to the credit of the batting team. Never mind how they come, they will keep taking those runs. Oh, not such a good effort by the man in that point area. That will go crashing into the boundary ropes. Just what the doctor ordered, a confident looking shot. With that boundary, the score now on to 19. Down the leg side. As far as this man is concerned, definitely he's got the potential. He's looking to come up the ranks at the NSCI. But what he got to do as one of the kingpin bowlers is to put the ball in the right areas consistently. At least 4 to 5 balls have to be in that same business area. Once again, short and wide, and gets the treatment that it deserved. One more blazing boundary to the credit of SRH Rockers. SRH Rockers up and away. With that boundary, the score now on to 24. 2 more balls to go in this third over. You got to be on the money at all times. Hardly any room for error in this kind of a T20 format. You got to be very immaculate with your line and length. Absolutely spot on. The low full toss into that mid-on area. The moment it went past the man at mid-on, it had a boundary written all over it. With that boundary, the score now on to 28. Putting the foot on the pedal, looking to take advantage of the power play period. Samay has been quite expensive in this over. He's been slightly here and there. Well balled, slow to the air, much better into that middle and leg stump. Looking to work that ball around with, and very smart running between the wickets. Aggressive looking opening batters for the SRH Rockers at the start of the match. 3 overs, 30 runs. What a start. Just what the doctor ordered after being invited to bat first. 3 overs, 30 for no loss. Laying a rock solid foundation here. Lots and lots of cricket left to be played in the match. Still early days. But yes, so White Knights will be looking to get that early breakthrough. Will be looking to break this partnership. Having won the toss, they have opted to bowl first. A very pleasant weather out here. superb conditions for an ideal game of cricket. The tempo, the momentum is starting to build in the NSCI Cricket League 2024 as we approach the business end of the tournament. This is the last phase of the round robin league matches, as all the teams will be playing their last league match. 3 league matches to be played per team. Harsh will continue with the spell from the far end. Well flighted, nicely driven, waiting for the ball to arrive close to the body. That is into the gap. One more boundary. It's raining boundaries here for the SRH Rockers. Both the batters now relatively set and looking to play their natural game. That is the good news for SRH Rockers after being put into bat. They'll have to play that aggressive brand of cricket because they're up against a champion team like the White Knights. And the kind of form that Karan Chugh is in, you never know what kind of a score is going to be enough. So you've got to put on as many as you can to stop the rampaging Karan Chugh and the White Knights. Both the opening batters are looking very focused. Hardly playing the dot balls. Not wanting to take any unwarranted risk at this stage. Very decisive with the calling as well. Maybe there was a risky run in it, but the man at the non-striking end says an absolute no. Oh, that is nicely done, and one more boundary. The slow bowlers are being taken to the cleaners here. All hammer and tongs, both these opening batters. Important runs being added here. They're making good use of the new ball. Taking advantage of the fielding restrictions in the power play period. Oh, that is the full toss. That is a loose delivery and nicely put away. It was begging to be hit away and this man obliges. And that's a no ball as well, so it's going to be a free hit. So 5 runs added. With those 5 important runs, the score now on to 38. 43 with those 5 runs. 43. 2 balls to go in the 4th over. What a handsome start here. This kind of a start will cool the nerves in the camp of Team SRH Rockers. Those early butterflies will have settled now in the camp and they will be up and ready to go. Some food for thought with this aggressive approach. Oh, that is a free hit, so no problems whatsoever. This is poor cricket, absolutely sloppy cricket, getting run out to a free hit. Not done, not done. We are into the 4th over, 43 runs at this stage, 43 for 1. That was an absolute suicide. Cardinals seem to be getting run out to a free hit. The Royal Goldfield Club Resort, away from the urban chaos and situated in Dapoli in the majestic setting of Konkan. Royal Goldfield Club Resort is spread across 40 acres and overlooks the Arabian Sea. It is home to state-of-art sporting and recreational facilities. The Royal Goldfield Club Resort hereby invites all the members and the patrons of the NSCI to come out there and have a first-hand experience of the world-class sporting infrastructure and enjoy the warm hospitality as well. A big thank you to the senior management of the Royal Goldfield Club Resort for being one of the main sponsors for this event. This event has been powered by the Royal Goldfield Club Resort. Dapoli. End of 4 overs, 44 for 1. Hamid Desai to bowl from the far end. He made a good all-round contribution yesterday in that very important win for Team White Knights. He had a big role to play and will be looking to continue in the same vein. Very passionate about his game. There's no way under the sun that you can keep Hamid Desai away from the cricket field. That is the only religion for Hamid Desai. Always wants to be in the thick of things. "44 for 1. The start of the 5th over. Well flighted and well played as well. What a shot! Stamping his authority in this round robin league match here. With that blazing boundary, the score now on to 48. Shreyans is already on to 26 of only 16 balls. He's playing an absolute cameo here at the start of the innings. Just what the doctor ordered. Playing his natural game. A deft touch. A good bit of work by the man in that point area. That gets the new man safe on strike. Well timed, but straight to the man inside the circle. Oh, very well bowled, beating the batsman in the flight. Bowling right arm round the wicket this time. Bowling from the corner of the crease, looking to put the ball across the right-handed batsman. Too short. Cannot put that ball away. Nevertheless, a single added. That single will take the score to 50 for 1 at the end of 5 overs. What a start. Handsome start. 5 overs, 50 for 1. Harsh will continue. The man on strike, Shreyans, is on to 22 of 16 balls. That is a new man, a safe on strike. Smart running. falling well short of the man at mid-off. That was intentional, so not for a moment was in any kind of danger. That is Karanchuk in that mid-off area. That single takes the score line to 56 for 1. Into the 6th over, it is Harsh bowling to Shreyansh. Both these spinners were entrusted the responsibility of opening the bowling attack, but slightly here and there, not right up to the task. That is very well bowled. This is where you got to put the ball into that same area at least 5 out of 6 times. End of 6 overs, 56 for 1. Only 6 runs given away by Harsh in that over of his. Harsh has been reasonably tidy. Oh, that is a good delivery into that channel outside the off stump. The first seamer on exhibition here for team White Knights. The uppercut into the gap. No ways that the fielder can get there. He's in hot chase, but the ball has enough gas on it to go past the boundary rope. In fact, it has held up. It's not crossed over. We'll just be waiting for that confirmation from the umpire. A couple added. Score at the end of 7 overs after being invited to bat first. The SRH Rockers 60 for 1. Aditya now comes into the attack from the combox end. The man on strike, Shreyans, is looking to play that big knock. Now that is settled, he needs to really come up with a very big knock. He should be eyeing that 75-80 plus. It's been a good start for him at 31 of 23 balls, Shreyans. He definitely is the mainstay for the SRH top order. The prolific run getter for the SRH Rockers over the last so many seasons. He's got that experience behind him. And now that is relatively set, should be playing that big knock. Aditya for the first time in this important match, match number 7, bowling over the wicket from the combox end. Oh, that is such a nice catch. Very well taken. Aditya managing to send the well set Shrivans back to the pavilion. That is indeed the big fish in the net. Nicely taken by Arya. Yes, almost everybody went up in unison, but the umpires had some other ideas. That is up and over. That is just 1 foot over the rope. With that six, breaking the shackles, the SRH Rockers, and with that six, the score at the end of 8 overs is 68 for 2. That single takes the score to 70 for 2 into the ninth over. 4 balls to go. A very good evening and a warm welcome to the NSAI Cricket League 2024, powered by the Royal Goldfield Club Resort, Dapoli. Team White Knights will have to field out of their skins. This is the big game. This match will decide which team gets to the top of the table. One more ball to come in the ninth over, 74 for 2. The match is in the balance here. After that wonderful start, the 2 wickets that Team White Knights have picked up bring them right back into the match. So it is absolutely even Stevens at this stage. The left-handed Ankit on strike, facing Ravi. He's got a good bowling action and he really manages to get that good shape away from the batsman. Definitely one of the young guns at the NSCI, this man, Aditya Somani. He's got a good future ahead of him. Nice and busy action as he approaches the bowling crease. Yes, he gets his man. The stump goes for a walk in the park. Aditya picks up the wicket. And that should be the drinks interval. 74 for 3 it is. The cream of the top order back in the hut at the stroke of the drinks interval. Thank you so much. And once again, a warm welcome to the NACI Cricket League 2024, powered by the Royal Goldfield Club Resort Dapoli, managed by Zuta. Time for a commercial break. Oh, that is such a clean strike. With that boundary, the score now on to 78. What a fantastic comeback delivery. The batsman beaten all ends up right up there in the block hole. Unfortunately, the moral victory for the bowler, but the 4 runs added to the batting team. It is very heartening to see that Aditya Somani is not looking to hold back. He's being aggressive, he's going all out, and the captain has given him the license to be very aggressive. You do not want your frontline bowler to hold himself back. Good hands, good bat speed. With that single, the score at the end of 10 overs is 83 for 3. Hamir Desai bowling from the far end, 84 for 3. Playing it a little uppishly. 86 for 3, 2 balls to come in the 11th over. Important runs being added here. Yes, definitely. With that bound, the score now on to 90. 11 overs, 90 for 3. Mithul now being brought into the attack from the far end. He starts off with the white ball. He's got that wonderful athletic physique. Does he have the pace to match his physique? That remains to be seen. More importantly, he's got to put the ball in the right area. Quite an experienced guy. Always looking to just release the ball. That is into the gap. A man stationed in that sweeper point area should be able to cut it. That single takes the score to 92. Both the White Knights and the SRH Rockers playing the last round robin league match, the third one for either teams. Both the teams have won their first two round robin league matches. So these very two teams are the table toppers. Oh, that is such a good inside out shot and a chance, and at the very last moment the ball pops out of his hands. He really judged it to perfection, but unfortunately could not hold on to the ball. With that couple, the score now races on to 92. 94 it is. Oh, the ball has just enough gas on it to go past the boundary ropes. The ball had kept the fielder interested, but in the end, he loses the race. And with that boundary, the score now moves on to 98 for 3. The starting to shift gears post the drinks interval. The message from the think tank is absolutely loud and clear. Both the batters have to play the natural game. They got to be playing the attacking shots. That is the message at the times of the drinks interval. Now he goes fishing outside the off stump. Not much of footwork. Just staying rooted to his crease and wanting to essay that flamboyant square cut. A swish and a miss. That is the 100 up on the board for the SRH Rockers. We are into that is the end of the 12th over. 12 overs, 100 for 3. Hamir Desai into his third over. The first 2 overs have gone for only 13 runs. Has been reasonably tidy. Looking to just flight the ball, release the ball into the right area. That's lock shot, nicely coming off. That boundary will take the score to 104 for 3. A sense of urgency being exhibited by the batting lineup of Team SRH Rockers after the drinks interval. They know that the bare minimum that they need at this stage up against the White Knight is at least 185 plus. That is what they need, at least 185, 190. And if they can manage to go past that 200 run mark, that would give some extra cushion to the bowlers. They always have to think about that Karan Chuk factor. That will always be playing in their mind. Not easy to adjust your line and length to a left hand right hand combination. Hamir at the moment is doing that quite nicely. That is the lofted shot, gets the elevation that he desired. That is up and over, out of the park. That is a blazing 6. With that 6, the score on to 111. That is the Nelson mark. 111. The Nelson mark always reminds us of the legendary English umpire David Shepherd. He always used to hop around in whichever position he was, whenever any team was on 111 or 222, 333, 444, the Nelson mark. With that boundary, the score now on 215. Runs coming in very thick and fast here for the SRH Rockers. Shifting gears. They're doing that in great style here. At the moment, dominating the proceedings here, team SRH Rockers. Having the upper hand in the post-drinks interval. One extra man now gets into that offside region in that single saving position. That is Hamir. And this time he goes over the top on the leg side. No need to run for that one, in fact. One more boundary. They're dealing in boundaries and sixes at the moment. At this stage, team White Knights have absolutely no answer to this wonderful counter-attack by team SRH Rockers. That boundary will take the score to 119. Quite the right approach from the right-handed batsman, looking to hand over the lion's share of the strike to the attacking left-handed batsman. That is Ankit. Aryan at the non-striking end, taking that single. Handing over the strike back to Ankit. Amitul has already given away 20 runs. He's into his second over, 3 balls to come. So in the 9 balls that is bowled, he's given away 20 runs. So definitely expensive at this stage. Oh, he gets stuck into that one, although not such good timing. Maybe the ball will go into the boundary ropes. That is one bounce into the fence. This man is dealing only in boundaries. He's so well set. The momentum with the team SRH Rockers, that boundary will take the score to 125. What a wonderful partnership for Aryan and from Aryan and Ankit. Putting on some very valuable runs in good time. What a shot. That will have to be the shot of the evening so far. On the rise, through the line with a high elbow, with an absolute still head. Commit the hour, commit the man. This man is on a roll here. With that 6, the score on to 129. Oh yes, they are providing that much required impetus in the post-rings interval. Both these batters stitching a wonderful partnership. This is good cricket. Sensible cricket. Playing that good delivery with soft hands. End of 13 over. End of 14 overs. 130 for 3. The partnership is 56 runs off 28 balls. 200. The strike rate. What a useful partnership. Absolutely great going. Turning the hit on. Hamid to bowl. The final over of his spell was slightly expensive in the last over. The first 2 overs from Hamid went only for 13 runs. Oh, not only the batsman but also the wicketkeeper has a miss. 2 runs added in the form of buys. Maybe we will have to wait for that confirmation, and that is the wide. So 3 runs added. Suddenly, Team White Knights have gone a little quiet. They need. Oh, he got his hand to it. But the intention was never there to catch it. He just casually put his hand to it. Two balls to come in the 15th over. 135 for 3. Ankit Chopra on to 31 of 20 balls, and Aryan Shah on to 23 of 17. Oh, he fetches the ball from outside the off stump, deposits the ball into that mid-wicket area. Will have to be content with only a single this time. There's enough protection on the leg side. In fact, two men manning that boundary. Only 1 run taken. And for the right-handed batsman, that extra player gets into the circle. Oh, he foxed him. He caught the batsman on the wrong foot. Beaten in the flight. Drifting down the leg side. 2 wide runs, 138. The final ball in this over. 15 overs, 139 for 3. The frontline bowler Samay now being brought back into the attack, this time from the com box, and the man on strike, Ankit. That is so well timed, and in fact, that will run away. A boundary of the first ball will put that extra pressure on Samay. With that boundary, the score now on to 143. 143 for 3, the start of the 16th over. 5 balls to come in this one. One 44. Oh, yes, this important partnership comes to an halt. If both these batters had to stay at the wicket for another 2-3 overs, that would have huge ramifications on the match. But yes, he gets an important breakthrough, Samay. So that's a good move by the captain for Team White Knights. Arya Sharp back in the hut. What a delivery! He gets his man. He is on a hat trick. The picture perfect delivery right up there in the block hole. Very late to get his bat down, and he has to pay a big price. Absolutely in front of the wicket, no doubts whatsoever. A dejected and a slightly disappointed batter on his way back to the pavilion. So 2 important wickets in that over from Samay. Oh, nicely driven. Such a good looking shot. The onus now on Ankit Chopra to take his team past that respectability. He's a man who's well set, and it will be his duty to take the team to something in the region of at least 180 plus. 23 balls to come, and obviously a minimum of 40 is what they will desire at this stage. Aditya Somani from the combox end, the man on strike, Gautam. Targeting the block hole. A good intent being shown by the White Knights. Looking to once again take a command in this match. The first 5 overs belong to team SRH Rockers. The next 5 overs were good for team White Knights. 11 to 15, a good time for SRH. Then again looking to come back now, 16 to 18 overs. They have been good for team White Knights. Stealing that second run. $149. Channel bowling, a metronomic bowling. The youngish talent, Aditya Somani, looking to make a big statement here tonight. Well timed, a slight fumble and 1 run easily taken. 150 up on the board, 150 for 5. Very well played, very well played. The low full tosses are not easy to get away with. Aditya is obviously looking to bowl in the block holes. Not a bad over. The score at the end of 17, 151. The final 18 balls to come. This is match number 7 of the NSCI Cricket League 2024, powered by Royal Goldfield Club Resort, Dapoli. It's an absolute honor and privilege for the NSCI to be associated with this state-of-art sports and recreational center, that is the Royal Goldfield Club Resort in Dapoli. Samay will continue. He dealt 2 blows in the early over. He's bowling to the well-set Ankit. Ankit will not mind facing a left armer with the ball coming into him. Very well bowled. The perfect area. The 2 wickets have really given him that much required confidence. He's looking much, much better now. The first 2 overs with the new ball were quite ordinary for Aditya, but in the comeback spell is looking much, much better. Only enthusiasm in that appeal. And negated by the umpire. 1 run in the form of a leg by 152. 16 balls left to come in the innings of the SRH Rockers. How many can they add here? They got to add as many as they can. You never know what's going to be enough to stop the juggernaut of Team White Knights. 153. Ankit Chopra on to 42 of 30 balls. It's been a good purposeful knock from him, making sure that he takes his team to a good tally, a fighting score. Definitely it's going to be a fighting score as far as team SRH Rockers is concerned. But will they be content with only a fighting total on the board, or they will maybe they'll need that extra cushion of those extra 20 odd runs? $155 for 5. Too short and wide. Will be a wide one. Definitely, yes. That wide takes the score to 156. The final ball in the 18th over. Oh, nicely timed. There is the lone ranger in that mid-wicket area. That is the captain, Denshroff. 18 overs, 157 it is. Arya is nursing a injured shoulder, and he will be looking not to take a chance. Till the time the physio gives him the license to play, he should not be playing. There's a long season waiting for him, so you do not want to be taking a risk. Yes, the SRH Rockers strategizing on the sidelines. The senior players. Aditya. It's been a very fighting knock from Ankit Chopra. Just what the doctor ordered. Making sure that the team gets to a fighting total. A good total to defend. Almost each and every ball is looking to bowl in the block hole. Good intent and reasonably tidy execution so far. Although he's not been able to nail the Yorker picture perfect, but yes, most of them have been in that zone. So yes, exhibiting his potential, this young gun, Aditya. Not able to get underneath the ball for that required elevation. Keeping the ball right up to the batsman. Just look at that dry smile on the face of Aditya. Not a bad effort. That goes into the gap. No need to run for that one. Breaking the shackles with that boundary, and this time that is a new man, the right-handed batsman Gautam. He scores a much required boundary that will take the score to 164. We are into the penultimate over, the final 8 balls to go. 164. Can they get to that 180 run mark? Something in the region of 175 plus should give that extra energy to the bowlers and the fielders of team SRH Rockers. Will be a test of character for them as they come out to try and defend that total. Once again into that same area, looking for that second run. It's very quick off the blocks, smart running. Just look at the commitment and the dedication from Ankit Chopra. A lesser mortal who would have kept the strike for himself, but not Ankit Chopra. He knows that each and every run is very paramount in this situation. He goes for it. Managing to get a hand to the ball in his follow-through. End of the over from the young gun Aditya. Score after 19 is 167. So yes, boys and girls, the final 6 balls to come in the innings of Team SRH Rockers after having been invited to bat first by Dan Shroff. Yes, you got to say that it already is a fighting total. 6 balls to go. Quite a decent performance so far. The team that plays the best cricket over 40 overs will be the champion team tonight. It's all in the mind. That self-belief has to come to the fore. That confidence in your ability will take you past the winning post. And yes, that extra food for thought as far as SRH Rockers is concerned is how to negate the rampaging Karan Chugh. Maybe they will take heart in the fact that never mind who the batter is, it takes only one pitch of a delivery to send the batsman back home. They cannot be thinking over time about Karan Chugh. They will have to think about team White Knights as an overall team and not just 1 or 2 players. (168). 5 balls to go. Is put on his thinking cap. Karan Chugh is putting the right man in the right areas. And what the bowler needs to do is he's got to bowl to the field. If you put that extra 1 or 2 fielders in that offside of the leg side, you got to bowl to your field. Oh yes, important dot delivery. Harsh into the final over. He's given away 27 so far. Well struck. Protection in the team. 1 bounce to him. Oh yes, you got to release the ball in quick time. Do not want to be keeping the ball in your hand on the back foot. You got to release the ball. Got to fire that throw. 3 balls to go. 169 it is for the loss of 5 wickets. Well struck. Good timing. Good bat speed. Good hands. You need to give so much of credit to Ankit Chopra. A lot of credit needs to be given to him. The champion player. A superb commitment. Just look at that match temperament from him. Spot on, and in the meantime, up and over she goes into the boundary ropes. Sailing over the head of the man in the deep. A blazing 6 will take the score to 177. Important runs. The moment they touch 180. Oh my word, aren't they going to be happy? Absolutely. Already a very fighting total on the board. This should really spur up the fielders and the bowlers of team SRH Rockers as they come back in the second half to defend whatever they put on board. 1 ball to go. It is 177. A good hand being played by this right-handed batsman who came in quite late. Gautam is playing a good handy knock. Very purposeful. Good intent by Gautam in the company of Ankit. Oh, yes, that was in his range. Through with his shot a little early. That was slow to the air. The score at the end of the stipulated 20 overs for SRH Rockers is 178. 179 runs to win this one is the set target for Team White Knights. 179 to win. Yes, a big thank you to our sponsor, Royal Goldfield Club Resort, Dapoli. Away from the urban chaos and situated in Dapoli, in the majestic setting of Konkan, Royal Goldfield Club Resort is spread over 40 acres and overlooks the Arabian Sea. It is home to state-of-art sporting and recreational facilities. Here's inviting everybody associated with the NSCI to come and have a first-hand experience at the Royal Goldfield Club Resort. The belief is that the RGCR and the NSCI's shared vision of sporting excellence will open up long-term collaboration opportunities that promote sporting events amongst the two clubs. Time for a commercial break. 179 to win on the other side of the break. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. Match number 7 of the NSCI Cricket League 2024. And how they come, they will keep taking those runs. Oh, not such a good effort by the man in that point area. That will go crashing into the ball in the right areas consistently. At least 4 to 5 balls have to be in that same business area. Once again, short and wide and gets the treatment that it deserved. One more immaculate with your line and length. Absolutely spot on. The low full toss into that mid-on area. The moment it went past the man. Well flighted, nicely driven, waiting for the ball to arrive close to the body. That is it. Non-striking and says an absolute no. Oh, that is nicely done, and one more boundary. Oh, that is the full toss. That is a loose delivery and nicely put away. It was begging to be hit away, and this man obliges. Some food for thought with this aggressive approach. Oh, that is a free hit, so no problems whatsoever. This is poor cricket, absolutely sloppy cricket, getting run out to a free hit. 44 for 1. The start of the 5th over, well flighted and well played as well. What a shot! Stamping his authority. Oh, that is such a nice catch. That is up and over. That is nice and busy action as he approaches the bowling crazy as he gets his man. The stump goes for a walk in. Oh, that is such a clean strike. What a fantastic. Important. Oh, the ball has just enough. and right hand combination. Hamir at the moment is doing that quite nicely. That is the lofted shot, gets the elevation that he desired. That is up and over out of the Nelson mark always reminds us of the legendary English umpire David Shepherd. He always used to hop around in whichever position that is Hamir. And this time he goes over the top on the leg side. No need to run for that one, in fact. Oh, he gets stuck into that one, although not such good timing. Maybe the ball will go into the... What a shot. That will have to be the shot of the evening so far. That is so well timed, and in fact, that will run away. Oh, yes, this important partnership. What a delivery. He gets his man. He is on a hat trick. That goes into the gap. No need to run for that player. A superb commitment. Just look at that match temperament from him. Spot on, and in the meantime, up and over she goes. for Ankit, 48 not out of 35 balls. Shreyans, 31, two batters put on 16 runs. Aryan puts on 24, but nobody goes on to stitch up that big innings. Oh, that ball coming in off the seam and nicely played, getting into a good position, picking up the length quite early. A confident looking push. Arya Shah, the man on strike, and Chris Jugani at the non-striking end. Vishal bowling from the com box and right arm over the wicket. Oh, very nicely played. Standing tall on that one. Punching it away into that point area. What a smart cricketing shot. So good to watch. What a picture perfect shot to get off the mark. Up and away is the young Arya. Not a bad delivery. Not a bad delivery at all. Just a little room on offer and has been smashed for a boundary. The ball climbing onto Arya. With that single for the first time now, Chris Jogani comes on strike. A 5 for no loss, 179 to win the match. Oh, well bowled. The ball rearing off a length. Playing with soft hands. Up and away, Jogani as well. The very experienced Vishal. He'll have that kingpin bowler's role to be essayed. Looking to bowl that swinging Yorker. Nicely dug away by Arya. End of the first over from Vishal. The scoreline reads 6 for no loss. Oh, looking for that big expansive shot. That is Vishal, the very experienced bowler from the Combox end. Rishabh Shah. He played such a big role yesterday to bail his team out of trouble and take it past the winning post. That is in the air. A chance has come alive. Not so well judged. That should have been taken. 2 runs added. He overran into the ball, and at the end of it all, the ball fell behind the fielder. So not such a good piece of judgment. Krish on strike, facing Rishabh. The problem shooter for the team, Rishabh, bowling from the Combox end. Just look at the offside cordon. Obviously, the line is going to be on and around that off stump, maybe a little outside the off stump. On the leg side, deep mid on, backward of square leg and mid wicket. The back of length delivery outside the off stump, nicely punched away on the back foot. Standing tall on that one. Good technique being exhibited by the opening batters of Team White Knights. What will save you the day is your match temperament. Oh, this could be suicidal. This is poor cricket, oh my word. Not done, not done. This is absolutely sloppy cricket. He was a goner for all my money. He's been gifted a chance. The very prolific and the very formidable batsman gets a life. That was almost a suicide. All is well that ends well as far as the White Knights is concerned. Such a good firm strike. Oh, wonderfully fielded, wonderfully fielded. That kind of a fielding will lift the morale of team SRH Rockers. Nicely done. With that couple, the score now into double digits. 10 for no loss. The final ball to come in the second over. What a shot! He got stuck into that one. That was not the exact half volley, but that was in his range. He went after it. A blazing 6 through the line on the rise. Just look at the follow through. With that 6, the score at the end of 2 overs is 16. The match on. The game on. Do not go away. We are about to take a flight into a very exciting segment. You do not want to be missing out on this one. 2 overs, 16 for no loss. Both the batters exhibiting that positive intent. Vishal to continue, the man on strike, Arya. This is one of his favorite shots. The way he stands tall on the back foot and then maneuvers the ball, navigates the ball into that backward of point area. That is one of his favorite shots. Opening the face of the bat at the very last moment. Meeting the ball at the most opportune time. He's got the makings of a very technically sound player, a very compact player. He likes to go by the book. On the other hand, this man, Krish, is the more adventurous one. He likes to play the shots. If you bowl to Jogani into his range, he will always be looking to smash you away. That is his mool mantra. If there is anything in his range, he will play the big shot. That is his mental makeup, and that is what he's been asked to do. Go out there and play the natural game. He's been given the license by the captain to go for the kill. Too close to the body, cramping the batsman for room to be playing that pull shot, pulling it, pulling it in front of square. 18 for no loss. White Knights in that chase of 179 to win this one. The team that wins this match will be the table topper. Which team will register that morale boosting victory? Slightly slow to the air. Arya a little early with his shot. On that occasion, there was a soft, spongy kind of a bounce. The score at the end of 3 overs is 20 for no loss. Rishabh will continue from the com box, and it's going to be Jogani on strike. We are into the fourth over, 23 for no loss. Protection in the deep in the form of that man stationed in that deep mid-on area. .26 for no loss. Both the openers are looking good, and it's a decent opening bowling effort by Team SRH Rockers. So good quality cricket being exhibited at the start of this innings by both teams. The match on, the game on. And nicely leaning into that one, a little uppishly played, but no harm done. Vishal is into his third over. So far, he's given away only 11 runs. Krish Jogani on strike, 17 of 13 balls. On the other hand, Arya Shah, 10 of 13 balls. Lots of cricket left to be played. Long way to go. Oh, well stopped. Getting down in the nick of time, the very experienced Vishal. Good reflexes. Oh, maybe that was the slightly slower one. Jogani through with the shot a little early, going for that spanking pull shot. This is a good contest between bat and ball. High quality cricket. Oh, it has gone quite high. We are into the danger area. Straight into the com box. That really traveled miles and miles. So what a shot. That is humongous. That's a monster hit. What a confidence booster for Jogani. What a shot. That blazing six takes the score to 33. If we would not have been in this enclosure, we all would have run for our life. That really traveled straight into the com box. Not such good timing on this occasion. With that couple, the score after 5 overs is 35 for no loss. A good foundation being laid here. All wickets in hand. This start will really ease the tension in the camp of Team White Knights. To continue, it's going to be Rishabh to bowl from the combox end. 5 overs, 35 for no loss, 179 to win this match. Krish Jogani, 25 of 17 balls. Rishabh has bowled his 2 overs for 16 runs. The man on strike, Arya. Oh, there were 2 men there on the offside, and the ball falls right in between the 2 fielders. Not such a good looking shot. Almost a nothing shot. Fortunately for Arya, the ball fell in no man's land. He's got to be very careful. The kind of form that Jogani is in, he needs to just rotate the strike at this moment. Very well bowled. No footwork while playing that shot. 36 for no loss. Into the 6th over. Rishabh bowling is 3rd. Oh, not too far away. He's taking his chances. The experienced Rishabh knows that if Jogani keeps on playing like this, he will always give that chance here and there. So whenever the chance comes by, it has to be converted by Team SRH Rockers. Oh yes, there was a nick in it. For one moment, we all thought that the appeal would not be there. After that, everybody goes up in unison, and the dreaded finger goes up to send Arya back to the pavilion. That is the big fish in the net for Rishabh. Picks up the man in his 3rd over. 37 for 1. In comes to bat, that is the demolition man, Karanchug. 2 innings is played. He's got 1 century and 1 half century to his name in the 2 innings that is played. An average of a mind-boggling 183. Tonight, can he once again stamp his authority on the match? If he stays at the wicket for half an hour, the chances of this match getting over before its stipulated period could really be bright. Down the leg side. The best way to contain this man is to send him back. So you got to be very positive when you're bowling to Karan. He really holds the key, doesn't he? Karanchug. walking into that one, driving it all along the ground. Off the mark with that single, Karanchuk. That single takes the score to 39. The final ball to come in the 6th over from Rishabh. He's picked up Arya in this over. Oh, going for that pickup shot on the leg side. End of 6 overs, 39 for 1. .39 for 1. Arav bowling from the far end, left arm around the wicket. The man on strike, Karan. Oh, he induces that false shot and he holds on to dear life. He holds on to dear life. What an extraordinary turnaround this is. Just look at the excitement. Just look at the jubilation. The big man on his way back to the pavilion. What a delivery. What a success story here for the young Arav. Oh, the ball was swirling in the air. But he really holds on to that catch with dear life. To replace Karan, it is Don Shroff. That is the big fish in the net, and what a wicket there for this young Arav. The key now for Team White Knights is how they go about things, how they go about this chase in the absence of their formidable batsman Karan. This is the opportunity for Team White Knights to prove that this team is not just about Karan. It's a good bunch of cricketers. Testing times here. With that big wicket, definitely the momentum now shifting to the camp of SRH Rockers. Oh, what a pitch of a delivery. He's bowling with his tail up. There is a certain spring in the stride. $39 for 2. That is the maiden wicket. This over might well be one of the most decisive factors in this match. This over will pretty much decide which way the match goes. Test of character for team White Knights. Still in with a big chance. Not a Mount Everest to climb. Definitely a fighting total. They'll have to exhibit steely nerves from here on. Almost titanium nerves to go past the winning post. Chris Jogan is still going strong. A lot will depend on Krish and Danish as to how this team makes progress. The second run on the cards. Make it home quite comfortably. Thinking about that third run, and they go across for the third run. Very good running between the wickets. Aggressive running, positive thinking. With those 3 runs, the score now on to 43. 75 balls and 136 runs to win the match. Match number 7 of the NSCI Cricket League 2024, powered by Royal Goldfield Club Resort, Dapoli. All along the ground, driving it downtown. 44. 8 overs, 44 for 2. Jogani looking to take the fight to the enemy camp. With that boundary, the score now on to 48. Very slow to the air. Arav is in good rhythm at the top of his game. Such good timing. That was as straight as an arrow. One more boundary in this over. That boundary will take the score to 52. 50 runs up on the board. A swish and a miss. Oh, that was a loose delivery. Gets the treatment that it deserved. Putting it away. One more boundary to Jogani. 3 boundaries in that over from Arav. That boundary takes the score to 56 at the end of 9 overs. It's going to be the drinks interval after this one. 66 balls and 123 to win. बनेगा तो सही नजीक ही। नहीं नहीं, इसके लिए बोल रहा हूँ, अगर आपके पास दूसरा कोई ऑप्शन है तो उसको भी बोल के दीजिए, जिसका बेस्ट डिजाइन बनेगा उसके साथ जाएगा। मैं बनाने को तो देता हूँ। हाँ, लेकिन क्या है वो अभी थोड़ा डाइसी है, पूरा सीजन चल रहा है और आपकी कंपनी के मेरे पास भी काफी ऑर्डर्स है। तो हाँ, मैं करने के लिए कुछ भी नहीं, करने के लिए तो बैठे हैं ना, और आप भी तो सेबी फैमिली से ही हो। ट्राई करता हूँ, चलिए लेट मी सी व्हाट बेस्ट आई कैन डू। ठीक है। हाँ जी, हाँ जी। In that channel outside the off stump, there is a man in that short third man area inside the circle. Man at backward point in that deep extra cover region. Men inside the circle in that covers region. Deep mid off. We also have one man now comes into that short mid wicket area. Four men inside the circle. Five outside. Indeed, a good call. The perfect call. It's such a swift runner, Danish. He's a very fit man. Three balls to go. Three to go. 57 for two. The last over before the drinks. No problems to pull it away in front of square. That is Rushabh in that whitish mid-on area. Good bit of work. Team White Knights will be looking to get to the drinks interval with no further loss of wicket. Two balls to go. They need to play out these two balls, get to the drinks interval, meet in a huddle, get the think tank and everybody going together and re-strategize, revisit the strategy. Off the outside edge. Straight to short third. 9.5 overs, 59. In the driver's seat at this point, definitely the SRH Rockers. They have put the brakes on. End of 10 overs, 59 for 2. Danish goes for the big shot, misses a line in the bargain, losing his wicket. SRH Rockers starting to get into a very commanding position. Definitely have a big upper hand at this stage. The new man Mithul. Oh, well balled. That was fired in. One ball to come in the 11th over. 61 for 3. 55 balls and 118 runs to win the match. The required run rate 12.87. At the same stage, SRH Rockers after 10 overs were 83 for 3. Definitely starting to have a stranglehold on the match. They are on the top of this match, SRH Rockers. Looking down the barrel of the gun at this stage, the White Knights. They have the back up against the wall team, White Knights. Down on the mat at the moment. Only a fantastic counter attack can really bring back a team White Knights into the match. 11 overs, 61 for 3. Yesterday they got home just by the scruff of the neck, SRH Rockers. They do not want to be living on the edge every match. In the block hole. Nicely dug away, well timed. Krish Jogani is the lone fighter at the moment. He's holding 4 to 1 end. Can he be the savior for the team here tonight? Jogani is held 4 to 1 end. Abhijat into his second over. He's given away only 4 runs. Abhijat is a part of the organizing committee alongside Vikas Chaudhary, Harish Adnani, Vishal Shah, Naresh Munot and Niyal Shah. The men behind the show. Oh, nicely done, well timed. Into that wideish mid-on area. The NSCI Cricket Committee, Abhijat Sanghvi, Vikas Chaudhary, Harish Adnani, Vishal Shah, Naresh Munot and Niyal Shah. Well struck. One bounce to Rushabh. $64 for 3. Two very good overs, tidy overs from Abhijat. End of 12 overs, 64 for 3. The required run rate now 14.08, 115 in. .48 balls, 115 to win. 14.38 the required run rate. A switch in ends for Arav as he comes back for his second and maybe the last spell. Oh, almost got the batsman to the very first delivery. That was the prized scalp of Krish Jogani, missing just by a whisker. Such a good looking shot on the back foot, making good use of the depth of the crease. Such a smart shot. That boundary takes him to 47 and the team moves on to 68. The bulk of the scoring has been done by this man, Krish Jogani. But yes, team White Knights will require a miraculous effort to go past the winning post. Till the time Jogani is at the wicket, there is still hope. That too will run away. That was a loose delivery, nicely dispatched away from sight. Consecutive boundaries. That is the half century for Jogani. He moves on to 51 of 36 balls. That will be a hat-trick of boundaries. This time not convincing, but welcome runs. Yes, Jogani looking to take the match deep. .77 for 3. Missing a stumping chance. Not just a missed stumping. 4 runs also added. Quite an expensive over. This time 4 byes. 81 for 3. 13 overs, 81 for 3. 42 balls, 98 to win. Required run rate exactly 14 and over. Chris Jogani fighting the lone battle. Bowling to the field at the moment. The offside is packed with fielders. So that line is outside the off. Some good protection in the deep. And to the credit of the bowler, he's bowling to his field. '85 for 3 after 14. That's a good extension. Just going through with a shot on the front foot. He'd committed a little early. '86 for 3. 35 balls, 93 runs to win. 15.94 the required run rate. Almost 16. 16 and over. Will be a boundary. Yes, no chances for the man to cut that away. It's a no ball. So 5 runs added and also a free hit. '93. Krish on to 64 of 45 balls. This time should only be a single. That is Rushabh in that customary deep mid-on position of his. 94. 32 balls, 85 to win. Well struck. One bounce into the boundary ropes. Looking to still make a match out of this. With that boundary will take the score to 98. Not ready to throw in the towel yet. Easily pouched. On his way back, Mithul. In comes Hoggy. The new man in Jigish, and it's going to be Ankit Chopra to bowl from the far end. 98 for 4 after 15 overs. 30 balls, 81 to win. He's coming as the opening batsman and is still holding fort. The Lone Ranger still fighting it out. Chris Jogani on to 65 for 47 balls. Facing Ankit. Oh yes, he steps out and it dismisses the ball out of sight with disdain. What a shot. 100 runs up on the board, 104 to be precise. He moves on to 70, into the 70s, 71. A good comeback delivery. He really pushed it. Fired that one in, slightly back off length. No turn in that one, coming in with the arm. 104 to 4. 27 balls, 75 to win. Two very good deliveries after the one that was hit away for a 6. So that is the character shown by Ankit. It is not what the champions win, it's how they win it. How a player behaves in the middle in times of adversity. That is the standout thing that had to be put away. And he puts it away in style with that boundary, 108. One more ball to go for Ankit. He's given away 14 runs in 1.5 overs. 75 of 51. Krish. Required run rate 7.04. 17.04. 25 balls and 71 to win. Sixteen overs, 108. Hundred and nine. Starting to get very, very difficult. A Mount Everest to climb now. Oh, that second run on the cards. No, says Krish. Quite the right call. Would have been running to the danger and that would have put him in trouble. 110 for 4. They need one very big over. 18-20 runs in one. Triple one. Boundary in the form of buys, maybe just waiting for the umpire's call to come. Was an edge in it. 115. 20 balls, 64. 64 to win of 20 balls. Oh, he could have gone for the catch, but decides to stay back. 116. The final ball to come in the 17th over. Maybe that ball was dipping onto the batsman, and that is why it wasn't called a no ball. End of 17 overs, 117. 17 overs, 117 for 4. Only 6 extras in the 117 runs so far. Kind of tells you how disciplined SRH Rockers have been. .67 the required run rate. This over has to go for at least 20. At least 20 this over. Getting started on the right note. Not maybe exactly 2 runs taken. Only 1 run. That will get Krish to be on strike. He'll have to go full throttle. At least 20 odd runs in this one. Required run rate is 21.5. That will be a boundary. No need to run for that one. He'll need at least 3 more. 4 balls to go. At least 3 more boundaries in the last 4 balls of this over. Maybe looking to try and get as close as possible to the target. If not the target, at least as close as possible. He's staying put at the wicket. Right from ball number 1. Krish Jogani. Oh, well struck. That might go over the head. And it does. Yes. So 11 runs of the first 3 balls. 11 runs of the first 3 balls. Maybe another 11 of the next 3. He moves on to 91 of 57. What a knock. Standing tall amidst the ruins. That is Krish for you. Oh, that might as well go away, yes. He moves on to 95. Not at all the nervous 90s. He's going great guns. 132. 14 balls, 47 to win. 20.1 for the required run rate. So maybe a boundary or a 6 of the 2 boundaries of the next 2 balls maybe will give birth to at least some kind of a hope. 2 to go. 132. Is on to 95 of 58 balls. 1 hit away from the century. He will move on to 99. He moves on to 99 and the team gets to 136. He's taking the attack to the cleaners, but will it be enough? Will it be enough is the big question. He's batting on 99. 99. 136. 13 balls, 43 to win. 13-43 is the equation. So yes, 20 and over. We've seen funny things happening in the game of cricket, and this man is absolutely well set. He's sighting this cricket ball as big as a football. So if he puts his mind to the job, you never know. The thing is to take the match into the 20th over and then just have a look at things then again. Oh, well bowled, well bowled. Oh, that is the biggie. That is the biggie. Oh, yes, he will raise his bat. What a champion player he's been for the team tonight. With their back up against the wall, this man has really come up with a blazing innings. What a knock. 137 after 18. The strike back with Jogani. "12 balls, 42. Can he pull off a miracle here? 20 runs of the last over. They need 21 each of the next two. That is the last two. Does he have enough fuel in the reserve tank, Jogani? He's got the strike with him to start the penultimate over. That is some sort of a good news. Rishabh, Captain Cool, comes into the attack. He cannot run. He need not run. He's got to face all these deliveries. He's got to face at least 10 balls out of 11 now. He's taking the match deep. 141. He's still holding on to that element of self-belief. He's been thrown to the deep end of the sea. That instinct for survival coming to the fore. Oh, that should be a boundary, yes. Oh my word, what a night this man is having. What a night. This is the super night for Krish. Is the game on? Is the match on? 145 for 4. 34 balls in 34 runs in 10 balls. 10 balls, 34 to win. Another 12 runs of the next 4 balls, maybe the match on. At least 12 to 14 runs in the next 4 balls, at least. Nothing less than 12. Oh, that really goes in. Oh, what character this man is showing. Nine balls, 30. 9 balls, 30. Hamir Desai cannot believe his eyes. Oh, what a match. 9:30. Maybe a boundary of every ball now. Oh, well bowled. Right up there in the block hole. Almost nailing the Yorker. Getting all his experience into play. Rishabh, what a pitch of a delivery. Now things getting very, very dicey. Almost impossible now. Almost impossible. 8 balls 30. Oh, that too is a boundary. So 7:26. So yes, maybe a boundary or a 6, but then he gets off strike. How does he hit a big shot and also keep the strike for himself? That is the big question here. He moves on to 116 of 65 balls. What a knock. Oh, that's a wide ball. Each and every run being cheered by the camp of Team White Knights. Just looking to go the distance. Just looking to stay the course. Oh, what a shot! And that is a 6. 160 now. 19 to win. 19 to win of 6 balls. 6 balls 19. So obviously this man has to take a single and give the strike back. He cannot afford to take a couple. He cannot afford to hit a boundary. He's just got to take a single or hit a boundary himself every ball. 19 to win. 18 runs to level the match and take a point each. So maybe 2 sixes and 2 boundaries. 2 sixes and 2 boundaries to level the match. 19 to win it. Oh, this match is not over yet. Even yesterday team SRH Rockers had to take the match into that last over. And tonight, once again, for the second time on the trot, this match is going to the 20th over. So living on the edge, SRH Rockers. This is the NSCI Cricket League 2024 powered by Royal Goldfield Club Resort, Dapoli. $19 balls. 6 balls, 19 to win. 518. It's as simple as that. 2 boundaries and 2 sixes of 5 balls. This ball holds the key. He's got to put it away. No other options. No question of running. No question of running. So now he needs 3 sixes of 18 of 4. 18 of 4. He's got to get inside the line of the ball. Oh, yes, what a shot. That is at least 80 meters into the ropes. What a shot. Oh, my word, 167. He moves on to 128. This is already the highest score in the tournament, Chris Jogani. So 3 balls and 12 to win. 3 balls, 12 to win. Hamir Desai cannot believe it. Oh yes, so tonight this champion player has taken his game from L to XL. Large, large to extra large. He's gone tonight. He's turned around the corner. Will this be able to stop the juggernaut of SRH Rockers? Here we go. Well bowled, well bowled. That had to be the flatter trajectory. He bowls a flat one. 2 balls, 2 sixes. 2 balls, 2 sixes. 212. That is the end. That is the end. But yes, what a knock. That was asking of too much. But yes, no need to bow the head in shame. That was a terrific match that White Knights played. In the absence of a big knock from Karan Chuk, the fact that the team took this match so deep, that is a testimony to the fact that they are indeed a good team. Congratulations to Team SRH Rockers. Hard luck, Team White Knights. Time for the man of the match presentation. With this, we come to an end of this wonderful evening, match number 7. For one last time, a big thank you to everybody connected with us on YouTube. This was match number 7 of the NSCI Cricket League 2024, powered by the Royal Goldfield Club Resort, Dapoli. Thank you. Standing tall on that one, punching it away into that point area. What a smart cricketing shot. What a shot. Hey. Oh, it has gone quite high. We are into the danger area. So whenever the chance comes by, it has to be converted by Team SRH Rockers. Oh yes, there was a nick in it for one more. Oh, he induces that false shot and he holds on to dear life. He holds on to dear life. What? Such good timing that was. Oh, that was a loose delivery. Gets the treatment that it. Danish goes for the big shot, misses a line in the bargain, losing his wicket. SRH. Such a good looking shot on the back foot, making good use of the depth of the crease. The wicket, there is still hope. That too will run away. That will be a hat-trick of boundaries. This time not convincing, but welcome runs. Missing a stumping chance. Not just a missed stumping. 4 runs also added. Will be a boundary. Yes, no chances. Well struck. One bounce in. Easily pouched. Facing Ankit. Oh yes, he steps out and it dismisses the ball out of sight. How a player behaves in the middle in times of adversity. That is the standout thing. That had to be put away, and he puts it away in style. 1-1. Boundary in the form of buys maybe. That will be a boundary. No need to run for that one. Oh, well struck. That might go over the head. And it does. Yes, for you. Oh, that might as well go away. Yes. He moves on to 95. One hit away from the century. He will move on to 99. Been thrown to the deep end of the sea. That instinct for survival coming to the fore. Oh, that should be a boundary. Yes. Oh my word. What a night. Nothing less than 12. Oh, that really goes in. Oh, what? Oh, what a shot. And that is a 6. He's got to get inside the line of the ball. Oh, yes. What a shot. That is it.